Well, hello. It's been a while since I've talked to anybody online, and it's about time for me to give you an update about a parent project, where we're at, some of the struggles, and just some general information. But I've been involved with a parent project since 2008, and it was when I was asked a simple question: would you like to take checks to the bank? And I said yes. And look what I've got myself into now. So I became the person behind the scenes for a number of years, and I did take checks to the bank, and I did organize the sales distribution. I said yes to that all over the United States. And then there was a time at the end of 2013 when Shelley, my daughter, who was the director, she decided to resign because she had developed a production company and it was too much. So I took over as the director at the end of 2013, and that became my next yes. I would be happy to be the director. And so since 2014, I've been the director of AP. I said yes. So I've been going back and forth and working with Haiti remotely, but going back and forth. And during that time, I was in charge of all the sales distribution that amounted to huge amounts of income to support a parent project and to support the artisans who were working. But as time went on, we were asked, and I said yes again, to develop a child care, because some of the artisans who were working for my daughter and her production company, they needed some help. So I said yes, and we started a child care. Now, do I know how to do child care? No. I had kids. I know how to raise kids, but I don't normally do child care. However, I figured, I can find somebody to help me out, and I did. And so we began with a child care in 2014. And at the same time, my daughter asked me, could you possibly train one of my artisans in computer skills? And she knew that I was kind of a geek person and that I could teach. And so one of her artisans became an employee of a parent project exclusively somewhere around 2014. First of all, he came and lived with us for about 3 months, and I trained him rigorously in computer and typing and English skills and grammar and all kinds of stuff, and then sent him back to Haiti. And so in the fall of 2014, we began our job skills training, and it was a real hit. The first few months, Pierre trained about 50 people, and since then, our job skills training has trained so many people, like several hundred. We don't really know what the effect of it is, because then people help people, and so it's been a great thing. And so our preschool was running well, and as the kids got a little older, we realized, not preschool, childcare, we realized that we really wanted to continue with preschool. So since 2016, we've had a preschool, and now those kids, the kids who are in our childcare and preschool, they are in 5th to 7th grade. So now we're through 7th grade. And each time I said yes. And so yes is a great thing. It gets you into all kinds of interesting situations, to say the least. But this is all led up to about the year 2020, when we had our famous COVID experience. In 2020, we basically, since our income was about a quarter of our income was from donations, the other 3/4 of it was from sales. And our sales were based on gatherings. And of course, nobody gathered for about 18 months. We had no sales at all, which caused a little bit of a problem for us, a challenge to say the least. However, God has been with us throughout this thing, and we've had several amazing over-the-top donations that helped us to get through for various years from 2020 till now. We had one lady she included us in her will, and we didn't even know her at all, but she had searched online and she knew she was dying and she wanted to give money to things that were she was passionate about, and she wanted to help Haiti. And so we've had these amazing huge amounts of money that have come in that have filled in the gap while we continue to try to gain more donations. And then after like about 3 of these times, and we have increased our donations, but not enough, now we're at the point where it's like I have been asked again, only this time it's like I've been asked to ask. I'm like, wow, this is not cool. I'll say yes to just about anything. I just figure, oh, well, I can do that. But do I want to ask people for money? No, I don't want to do that. However, I've been asked to ask. And I had my good friend that I've known for years call me, and she said, you know, can I talk to you about something? And she's a real prayer warrior. And I go, yes, because I know if she wants to talk, it's something that's relevant, because I've known her for many years and she really prays, hears from God, and she's not pushy or anything, but she shares. And she said, why don't you ask? And I went, oh, here we go again. Because I've asked, but I'm kind of like, oh, well, would you mind helping us out a little bit? And then I get responses like, well, there's nothing good that's going to come out of Haiti. Like, what's the point? You know, we helped years ago, and now look at this mess. There's gangs and all this stuff, and there's all this unbelief that anything good can come out of Haiti. However, I truly believe something wonderful is going to come out of Haiti, and Haiti will be a sign and a wonder for all to see. And Port-au-Prince will be the port of the Prince of Peace, Jesus. It's going to happen. I don't know when or how, but I'm not going to stop just because we have gangs and things like that, because we have been doing an amazing job. We have kids who are being nurtured and when they're young, and so that they're healthy, and we're training parents. I found this lady called Pam, who you may know, and she has got 30 plus years of child development experience, and we've used her to train first Pierre so that he could be he's in charge, to make sure he understood, and all of our preschool and child care workers, and now all of our teachers have been trained in some basic skills. And so anyhow, we have kids who are growing up healthy, and then when they get into the elementary, it's easier to teach them because they're doing well. And then as they grow older, you know, like if you look at a tree, you've got the roots are good, the nurturing, and the tree trunk is stable, and then you've got the branches, and they can learn all kinds of things and feel confident. And so we have a really good thing going. I'm going to share more about that the next time. I'm going to do another video clip in a few days. But I just want to let you know that we have been protected. We're like this little oasis in the middle of gang activity, and we've been virtually untouched. Our people, about 9 out of the 30 of them, have had to relocate, and some of them had their homes burned, but nobody's died. And they now are all close by the school and able to come to school. And we're getting through this. And I know that it's going to be the light at the end of this crazy tunnel that we're in. But I want to let you know that we really, truly, truly need finances. We basically, in order to just barely get by, to get everything done in Haiti and to take care of some of the staff here, and everybody has had their salary reduced, and I haven't had some. But we really do need help, and we require at least $25,000 a month to function. And right now we get about $15,000. So every month it's been a real stretch. And I don't really want to close the school by the end of the school year. And so we are going to be, during the month of May, we are going to be asking. So may I ask for the whole month of May, may I ask. I'll share stories and encourage you. Many of you already give plenty. Some of you just give a little. If you know people who can give a lot, we could use a lot, and we'll be happy to receive it and use it in a good way for our people in Haiti. So I've attached a video as a presentation which shows who we are and what we do now. We are a Haiti learning community. We work with the staff, we train them with the students, and we work with the parents also. And so thank you for listening to me, and I will include that video, and then the next time I will tell you about an offer we have, a lady who does really great artwork with glass, and she's willing to give us that as a donation. And so maybe one of you would like to have some stained glass. And I will share some more about our Early Learning Center. So thank you for listening. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.